All right, today I'm here with Eric Vaught. Is that how you spell it?
Yes, sir.
Cool. I just want to make sure I said it right. Now, interestingly enough, Eric was the recipient of this year's Great Oak Concrete Backyard Giveaway that we just awarded on Veterans Day. Now, it was not intended that way. I had already called him and scheduled this lunch previous, and then when we picked the winner, I was like, God works in mysterious ways. So again, thank you for your service and congratulations. It was just awesome that we get to sit here and talk about his plans. And again, thanks to Great Oak for stepping up on that. That's a really big deal, and we're very proud to be a part of that. And again, being able to award a veteran that, which is a big deal. But now that we get to talk, what branch of the military did you serve in?
Army.
Army, what years?
87 to 91.
Okay, so you're an 80s kid. Different military during that time period.
Totally different military than what they're going through now.
Yeah,
totally different.
It's interesting because, and this has nothing to do with, well, it kind of does. I was talking to Ned this morning about, he usually comes in with a bunch of questions like he wants me to ask to just kind of start the conversation. Sometimes we get to them, sometimes we don't, just depending on how the conversation goes. And this morning, one of the questions was, who is officiating the Broncos-Chiefs game on Sunday? And I laughed because I looked at him and I said, let me ask you this, because if anybody in this town can speak on this with conviction, it's you. You've been doing this for 60, almost 70 years now. Did you guys mention who was officiating the game in the 60s and 70s? And he just laughed. And I go, I'm going to take that as a no. And he goes, hell no. And I go, does that tell you something about the way this is working right now? Give me a little. I mean, football is Chiefs are all I care about. But, dude, that's all I want is consistency. But, again, back to what we were talking about, it's kind of the same thing in the military. It's a completely different ballgame.
It is a completely different ballgame. I had a stepson that went through the Army there about 10 years ago, and now they give them things like stress cards, just in regular Army basic. We never had anything like that.
Hell no.
If you even thought about talking back, you were going to drop.
Well, and see, the other thing is most of those guys, in good, bad, or indifferent, some of the stuff I think is a progression in the sense that, if you have mental issues, you talk about it, you can handle it, all that stuff. But in a place for them to go. But up until, 5-10 years ago, most guys wouldn't even say the word depression because you didn't want that on your record.
That's right.
And you could not. It's kind of the same thing with the UFO thing. If none of those guys that actually see stuff were claiming it, because how the hell are you going to be going in there with 5,000 hours of flight time and say, oh, by the way, CO, I saw a metal disc out there.
Yeah.
And I know I did.
Yeah, they don't want you talking about that.
No way.
They don't want you talking
even
about
with
that.
the disclosure. Why did you go in straight out of high school?
Straight out of high school.
Yeah. Are you from this area?
I grew up about 150 miles from here, the other side of Sedalia.
Okay.
A town called Marshall.
Yeah, I know that is. That's cool. Did you have an Army family, or was this just...
Dad was career Army, and I had one other brother that was in, so it was kind of expected.
You're going in the Army, buddy.
Kind of expected.
Unless you're going to go get that full ride to be a doctor.
Yeah, I'm not that material.
I wasn't either.
Not that material.
I don't think most of us were. So you stayed in, four? You did your 4?
Almost.
Yeah, I did almost 4.
4.
Yeah, cool. And then once you got out, what'd you start doing?
Dirt work, excavating. And
why'd you get into that? Did you do engineering while you were in the Army?
Some of it. No, it was growing up in that small town. There wasn't a whole lot to choose from.
Yeah.
Except construction or set at a desk.
Yeah.
I'm not desk material at all. So looked like playing in the dirt is the way it was going to be, and I'm 56 now and still playing in the dirt.
That's good. Well, again, congratulations on winning the contest with Great Oak, and I hope you guys put that to good use. I know you will, and thank you so much for your service, and it's very much appreciated. I appreciate it.
I'm very thankful for everything you guys have done here the last few days. That's awesome.
It's awesome, and again, thank you for your service, my man.
Thank you.